He gets it in! It's gonna be tight here. It's in! Oh my god! Goalie goal! Goalie goal! Goalie goal! Where do we find these guys? He's going, and he's got it!
Well, welcome back, everybody. My name is Log. Today I'm joined by the one and only Texas Donut. We got a matchup tonight between the Halifax Hooks and the Albany Beavers. It's going to be a showdown tonight. What do you think, Donut?
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. I mean, you have league-leading Meat Sale with 29 goals. He's also 41 points, but you also got some great sporting cast around him. And then, of course, you have the Owl on the other side, and it should be a good game.
Yeah, so some very, very talented players on both ends. Obviously, both teams have some players with some silky mitts like Owl and Mitza. He was flying around during our last broadcast. Donut, if you had to pick one player for each team who's going to really stand out, I mean, it might be Owl and Mitza, but any player at all, who do you think is going to shine tonight?
Yeah, so I mean, you do. It does depend on who they have in for tonight. Does look like Goodart just came off the ice, so it could be Owl, but it could also be Bo and Bubba. Bubba and Bo both have great talent. They can deke out goalies. They can also pass to Owl and make Owl look great as well. But on the other side, you also have Hijinks and Meat Sale, and those players can also have a good chemistry to each other, make plays, and also make Crowbar look a little silly if they wanted to.
Yeah, you don't see Crowbar look silly very often, but goaltending on both sides is pretty incredible, and it shows in the standings. That's one of the big reasons why both these teams are so good. The Hooks actually right in the middle of the pack as of right now, still 44 points, and the Beavers are 6 points ahead. So if the Hooks win in regulation twice, they will be tied with the Beavers in points.
Yeah, and Yeesh is obviously a little bit different style than Crowbar. Yeesh is definitely a very more active goalie, can pass the puck almost kind of like a fifth person on the ice as far as a skater with the way he plays, whereas Crowbar is more of a traditional style, but Crowbar is also aggressive in his own way.
Yeah. Absolutely. So the players voting to get started now pretty early here. We'll see if they vote. Here we go. This stream is brought to you by the Ramport Tradebreaker. Before we get started here, go there. The trade deadline may be over, but go there to check out all your favorite PHL news, drops, drama, much more. They do a phenomenal job. As the vote now is 6 out of 8, 7, just one more. Feels like a pug sometimes with the voting. As a puck drop is underway here in Albany. The Albany Beavers wearing blue and the Hooks in white tonight as Yeesh misplaced the puck early. Meatsail will take it. Meatsail, the captain of the Beavers, in his own zone. Stick handles, walks over the logo. Here he comes, he's got Chad with him. Meatsail walks in, shoots! Great save by Crowbar, a second chance! To the side of Crowbar, an early chance for Meatsail. Walks in, no problem.
Yeah, it looked a little awkward from Crowbar, but I think he was just trying to get two behind him to the player on his defense, but that was a little bit of an awkward handle there.
An awkward one to start the game. Hijinks now. Hijinks, the partner of Meatsail, they play very well together. For the Beavers, Hijinks now twirling his stick for fun. Will dump it all the way. Goes to Meatsail. Great pass. Meatsail stick handle stops on the dime, but his puck is taken away. Here comes Bubbles. Long pass for Bojarzin. No luck. Bojarzin gets a piece of Yeesh's clear, but Chad takes it away. Chad over to his captain, Meatsail. Meatsail steps on the gas. He's got back checkers chasing him. They take it away. Here comes Owl, the captain of the Hooks. Lost the puck back to Meatsail. Meatsail down low. He's got Carr with him. Owl takes it away. Bank off the boards to Bojarzin. No luck. As Chad will recover. Oh, he loses it. Now it's Bubbles. Bojarzin, a shot! Scores! What a passing play and a shot by Bojarzin.
That's also a great passing play by Bubbles. He gets it right to Bo on his tape, inside the net, right past Yeesh.
So a nice play, beats Yeesh early in the game. I had a feeling we were going to get the early goal, man, with the action so far tonight. As it's dumped all the way down, Yeesh will hack that aside. 1-0 Halifax Hooks early in the game.
Yeah, that's the thing about the skill level of all these players, even sometimes the defensemen as well. Any of them can make the magic happen. Any of them can score. Any of them can make the plays from anywhere on the ice.
Here comes Carr. He sends it deep, long pass. Meatsail on a break. Meatsail, nice move, but he can't finish it. He still has a puck. Swatted away by Crowbar now. Hijinks is there on the point. The shot goes way up high. Bubbles for the Hooks. Drop pass back to Owl, who taps it back up to Bubbles. Bubbles still on the puck. Loses it. Here comes Dalfan. Dalfan for the Hook. Taps his stick and dumps it way deep. Looking for somebody. Deep, a swap by Bubbles. Doesn't go on goal. And Hijinks there to try and take it away. Bubbles still with the puck down low. Bubbles rims it around, but Carr is there for the home team. Carr to Meatsail. Puck goes a little too far, though. Owl, the captain, will recover the puck in his own zone. Owl to Bojarzin. Bojarzin with the puck. Taken away. They try to recover. It goes all the way back to the Hook zone. Owl is there. Owl now with the puck in his own zone. Owl and Dalfan. Owl walking in by himself. He's halfway there. Still walking in. He still has it. Look out. The shot just wide of Yeesh. Boy, Owl made those players look like traffic cones out there.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about Owl, his ability to make efficient handles, and it's deceptive, right? It's not going to be the most flashiest handles in the world, but it makes you look silly as you run by them.
Now Dalfan with the puck. Goes to Bojarzin, but a little too wide. Bubbles down low. You wonder where Owl is in this moment right now. Could be lurking in the weeds anywhere. Bojarzin back to Bubbles. Bubbles to Bojarzin. The pass doesn't work. Now Bubbles with the puck still. Bubbles at center, taken away by Chadwick. Chadwick to Meatsail, look out, little 2-on-1 here. Meatsail walks in, forehand shot, great save by Crowbar. At the edge of the crease, a nice save. Now here comes Bubbles for the hooks. Long pass to Bojarzen, got Delphin at center. No luck there, Bubbles down low. Hijinks misses the hit. Bubbles tries to center, it's swatted away. Now it's down low for the hooks. Puck goes up in the air, Owl's there to swat it, no luck. Here comes Bojarzen, backhand, wide open net, but he's flat-footed. It goes beneath his stick.
Wow, what a wide open chance for Bo, but we have Meatsail coming in.
Look out, Meatsail for the Beavers, a nice move, he scores!
And Meatsail does what Bo could not do. He gathers it, he almost lost it almost in similar fashion, but got it back on his feet, threw it in.
What a beautiful move by Meatsail, and back and forth action so far in this first game. Holy cow, it's 1-1, an absolute throwdown. Meatsail with the goal. Chad gets the assist on a very, very nice play. Now the Hooks in their own zone just lost their 1-0 lead. They'll try and get the rush started though. It's Owl. Owl with the puck. Tries to pass across. Meatsail is there. Meatsail takes it away. He could be gone again. Got Bojarzen flat-footed. Meatsail, a shot goes up high, and that's going to end the first period. If you're just joining us, it's a 1-1 tie here in game one. My name is Log, joined by Texas Donut. So a high-skill contest tonight. You wonder, is it going to slow down or is it going to stay at this pace?
Teams look like they're going to keep that pace. It's a lot of up the ice passes. They're not going across very much. They're very much seeing the people up the ice, and they're trying to play defense, but again, some of the best talent, offensive talent in the world, it's hard to slow down even if you're a good defenseman.
Yeah, and you wonder with playoffs coming up how that's going to translate to a potentially much more heated environment in the playoffs. As puck drop is underway in period 2, Owl will take the puck off Bojarzen. Here comes Owl, he's walking in. He shoots it. Don't know if he's got a piece of it, but that was a steamer of a shot. Delphin tries to dump it down low. No luck, but Bojarzen's there. On the blue line, tried to cut to the slot. No luck. Taken away now. Carr with the puck goes a little too far, and Owl's going to harass him there. Owl takes it away. Carr still chasing Owl. Pass to Bojarzen. Bojarzen chooses to rim it around. Owl with the puck now. Owl and Delphin. Ooh, they collided. Meatsail and Delphin just took a tumble. Now there's space for Owl. Owl, the pass to Bojarzen at the circle. Doesn't meet, though. And speaking of meat, here comes Meatsail. Tip pass over to Carr. Carr now harassed by Bubbles. Carr will circle back to his zone and look for his options. Our pass goes to nobody but Owl. The captain of the Hooks will slow the play down. A pass to Bubbles missed. Look out, turnover. Here comes Meatsail. Walking into the slot, harassed by Owl. Owl, the double stick lift. And Meatsail still has the puck. Meatsail now. Little spinorama. Can't get around Bubbles, though. Pass in deep. Delphin takes a tumble. Owl's there to back him up. Owl in his own zone. Chased down by Carr. Owl looks at his options. Passes deep. Looking for Bubbles. Ooh, a little too far, but Bubbles is down low. Rims it back to Delphin. Delphin, a shot just wide. Puck took a tip there. Now Bubbles puts it up high. Look out! Hijinks will swat it out of danger. What a play.
Very good play, and it's also, they're getting it on ice quickly right now.
Look out. On the other end, Carr's shot went high. Meatsail, a nice pass, and Owl takes it away. Here comes Bubbles now. Bubbles for the visitors. Gets it to Delphin. 1-on-2. Delphin drops it back to Bubbles. Nice read. Delphin tries to tip. Rebound. Open net. Oh, Chad, the skater save.
What a great position by Chad. He knew that one of his skaters was getting beat. He stood right in front of his net, and then when Crowbar tried to make a move, Chad was also there to help defend.
Great play, yeah. He just kind of got out of position. Chad bails him out. Now the pass is passed across. Goes all the way back to the other end. No one's there but Owl. Owl with the puck now for the visitors. 1-1 contest in game one. Looking to make a 2-1. Pass to Delphin. His shot goes way wide. Chad will rim it around. Hijinks is there. Hijinks for the home team. 2 minutes remaining in period 2 of game one. Hijinks a dump pass looking for Meatsail. Doesn't connect though. Hijinks will take it away. Hijinks and Carr, meet Sail at center. Carr harassed by Bubbles. Carr swats it around to the other side. Meet Sail. Meet Sail's there, but it goes back to Delphan. Delphan's pass was tipped away. Look at center now. Chad is there for the home team. He'll flip it way out. Looking for Meet Sail in the offensive zone. He's forced to dump it down. Owl is there. Owl with the puck. Now look out. Carr nearly took it away. The puck going through the blue crease. As it's Meet Sail harassed by Bubbles. Bubbles trying to make some space. He can't. Meet Sail's there. Bojarzen walks in on the play. No luck though. Here comes Meet Sail. In his own zone to center over the logo. Meet Sail trying to stick handle around Owl. He can't. Now Hijinks takes over. Hijinks and Meet Sail. Hijinks walking in. Great defense so far by the Hooks. Great sticks all around. A long pass goes to Chad, who will get the play reset for the Beavers in his own zone. Here comes Carr. He centers, no luck. Chad is there. Chad on the blue line, a shot taken away by Delphan. Delphan over to Bojarzen. Puck a little too far. Meet Sail will take over. Meet Sail surveys his options. Long pass looking for Chad. A lot of cherry picking so far in this contest. Here comes Chad. Chad a pass to the high slot. No luck though. Meet Sail will walk in from the neutral zone. Doesn't get that to go though, as Carr for the home team will take it away. 15 seconds to go in the period. 1-1 tie. And now look out, Chad! Great turnover, shoots it, a great save by Crowbar with the pad.
Yeah.
Phenomenal save.
Yeah, but for the Beavers though, they're making these long passes, despite the fact that they might get a breakaway. It's also a little bit telegraphed. Crowbar was definitely right there waiting because he knew that it was coming up to Chad, and it's all very similar with Meet Sail. Meet Sail is obviously Meet Sail. He's gonna do his thing, but he's had a few breakaways. But it's basically a one-man show, right? It's either Meet Sail or someone else. But whereas for the Hooks, it's more of a controlled breakout. They have passes between each other, and they're going across to each other a little bit more.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. And you know, Meet Sail in that period, towards the end of it, he was kind of playing more in the neutral zone. Set up Chad there a couple of times, so an interesting shift in play for him. As the third period now is underway, 1-1 tie in game one. Puck goes all the way back to the Beaver zone. Chad will swat it over to Carr. Puck kind of flying around though like a hot potato. Now look out, here comes Owl. Owl spinorama pass, that's beautiful. The Bubbles is shot into save by Yeesh, as Bubbles flies over the goal. Now a long pass, Carr. Crowbar thinking about it. Carr trying to get around Crowbar. No luck, what a move, just couldn't finish it. And it's dumped and it goes off the invisible ceiling. Hijinks, Bubbles trying to take it. Bubbles can't. Hijinks over to Chad. Now here comes Owl. Owl, oh, it gets around one. Owl tried the pass again, no luck. And Hijinks will take it away. A chip pass over to Carr. Look out, Carr is gone. A lot of work for Crowbar here. Carr, Crowbar, great save. Now Chad still with the puck. Taken away by Bubbles down low. Around the half boards to Owl. Chips it up to Bojarzen. Bojarzen one-on-one. Bojarzen walks in. Nice shot. Great save by Yeesh. I believe the defender got a piece of that as well.
Yes, he did, and Yeesh is also a very aggressive goalie. He stays up top of his crease when he needs to, and it worked out well there.
Back and forth action this entire game in a 1-1 tie. Yeesh just want that aside. Here's Meet Sail. Meet Sail pass doesn't get to anybody though, so Delphin takes over for the Hooks. Delphin on the half boards. Got some options, goes to Owl, can't get the shot off. Owl down low, still controls the puck. Owl cuts to the slot, looking to shoot, he can't. And now Meet Sail will take it away for the home team. Meet Sail, the captain of the Beavers, working his way down center. He's got Owl to his right. Nice move by Meet Sail, but he can't beat Delphin there. That was a great move to beat Owl. Now Meet Sail down low, tries to swat it, he can't. Carr takes it for a second. Meet Sail and Carr leaves it for Carr. Carr passes back to Meet Sail down low. Nice little chip pass. A shot by Delphin goes up high. Or excuse me, Hijinks. Now here comes Al, number 44. Al, a long pass looking for Bojars, and it lands in a phenomenal save by Yeesh. Stand-up, old-school style save.
Yeah, this game could easily also be 4-4, but these goalies are keeping them in it.
Yeah, phenomenal goaltending from both sides. Very aggressive goaltending from both sides so far. Obviously, Yeesh, well known to be aggressive, and Crowbar, he'll always get on the edge of the crease there. He's been also very aggressive. Now here comes Carr. Carr and Meatsill. He's got Chad back door. The pass doesn't go all the way. It's taken away. Here comes Bubbles. Bubbles now. Just under 2 minutes remaining in game one. Bubbles on his forehand. Goes with his backhand. Pass back door. Yeesh makes a save. Bubbles tries to baseball swing it down. Owl takes over, harassed by Meatsill. Puck Kareem's over to Hijinks, who will rim it around. Owl takes it away on the point. Owl walking in by the half boards. Here comes Owl. Got some room. Ooh, no luck there. Taken away by Meatsill. Look out, he could be gone. Here comes Meatsill, the one and only on a breakaway. The back checkers take it away. Great defensive recovery.
Yeah, and great defensive play by Dolphin 2 plays ago as well. It was a 2-on-1. Dolphin break it up perfectly, and then he also shows why he's one of the higher picks that Al immediately reached out for as soon as he saw the Dolphin was available.
Yeah, Bozar's in a great chance there. Couldn't put it by Yeesh. And now Delphin in his own zone. Delphin with the puck. Delphin harassed by Meatsill. He'll cross pass over to Bubbles. Bubbles down low in the offensive zone for the Hooks. Bubbles trying to pass it off. He can't get it to nobody, so Chad takes over. Chad flips it up high to Meatsill. Meatsill with the puck, 37 seconds remaining. Meatsill's got some room again. Carr back door. The pass and a great save. Cut off by Crowbar. Phenomenal goaltending.
So we're back up the ice. We're back up the ice already, though. That's the thing about the saves.
Yeah, these players are just, they don't even give us time to call the game. They just are back and forth nonstop in this game. They're all just so fast and so talented with the puck. Now Carr, here he comes, a shot on Meatsill. Sick Meatsill trying to put it around Crowbar. What a calculated play there. 4 seconds left. 3-2, it goes up high. Meatsill trying to get one last baseball swing. And we are headed to extra time tonight here in Albany.
After all that offense, it's only OT 1-1, but again, could easily been 5 each, or even, you know, if you think back to that first period where Bo had that open chance against, that could have been 2 up, and that would have been a completely different game.
Yeah, great chances all around as these players, boy. I want to say it's only going to be 1 overtime, but who knows? As puck drop is underway, Meatsill wins the battle for the Beavers, but it goes all the way back to his own zone. Yeesh will come all the way out. Yeesh, number 15. Rips it around to Hijinks. Hijinks back to Chad. Chad now looks at his options. Meatsill's a good one. Chad goes flying in the back of the play. He went over the glass like an NHL hit. Oh, jeez. Thought I was playing NHL hits for a second there. And now Delphin and Carr jump up. Meatsill with the puck, tries to wrap Crowbar way out of position. Meatsill behind the puck, tries to flip it on top. He can't. Bubbles is there to take it away. What a chance, and what a hit behind the play.
Yep, and that's what Bubbles is known for. And we have a shot on goal by Hijinks.
Shot by Hijinks. No luck there. Owl, a nice saucer pass looking for Bojars and taken away. Here comes Delphin at center ice. Delphin for the Hooks. Pass to Bubbles, a little too far out of his reach. Bubbles down low. Thinking about a wraparound. He's got Owl with him. Bubbles down low again. The pass to center, nobody home. As Meatsill will dump it all the way. He's got Carr on the cherry pick. Taken away by Delphin, though. Here's Delphin over to Bubbles. Taken away. Here's Meatsill. Again, trying to dance around Delphin. Gets around him, but can't get around the other defender. Now here comes Owl. Odd man rush. Delphin's there. Delphin, a saucer pass on the stick of Bubbles. He put it up high. What a scoring chance.
Yeah, Yeesh was playing between the two. Yeesh was playing between the two offensive players, and he had all the room to get it over Yeesh. It just went wide.
Great chance there for Bubbles, nearly had a wide open net. Now Owl with the puck for the Hooks. 1-to-1 tie here. Owl working his way in. Delphin banging his stick for the puck. Pass back to Bubbles in the slot. Great save by Yeesh. Now Carr down low in his own zone. Carr number 10, a dangerous pass, but it does go to Hijinks, who will dump it down to Meatsail. Oh, he catches that pass beautifully. Here comes Meatsail walking in. Crowbars to take it away. Meatsail can't get the shot off. Good defense there. As it's sent all the way down, it goes past the stick of Owl. Hijinks is there to chase the puck down. Around to Chad. Chad over to Carr. 2.5 minutes remaining in overtime. Bubbles takes it away for the Hooks. Bubbles will walk in on the half boards. A shot down low. Look out. Yeesh, a good stick save. And Meatsail has the puck again for the Beavers. Ooh, nice moves. Beats out Owl. Tries to beat him twice. He can't. Meatsail now still with the puck. Gets around. I think it was Delphin. And it's down low to Carr. Long pass looking for somebody at the point, but no luck. And Yeesh will come out to Chad. Chad with the puck now. Yeesh returns to his crease. Chad will dump it looking for somebody deep. Carr was there, but it's taken away by Delphin. Delphin will backhand it to Blajarzen, and they're all fending zone. Blajarzen a pass. Meatsail takes it away. Look out, here comes Meatsail with some space. Meatsail walking in a long shot. He hit the crossbar. What a shot.
Yeah, that could have been prevented a little bit by Bo. He got a little bit in deep between three, and he kind of panicked a little bit. He kind of threw it out of his own zone, and it ended up as a great chance for the Beavers.
Yeah. Now the puck rims around to Delphin. Delphin with the puck, debating what to do with it. He's harassed by two Beavers. Goes across to Owl. Owl cuts to his forehand. Walking in by the faceoff dot. A shot, he scores! This game is over!
What a great walk-in. Freezes in, no one's defending him hard. Yeesh may have overcommitted a little bit. Owl just tucks it right on the ice, past his pad. That's 2-1 game.
What a goal there by Owl. Delphin with the primary assist. I think he baited Yeesh a little bit there. Yeesh just dashed the wrong way. And the puck goes low stick side. I would say blocker or glove, but they have no arms, so that's awkward. Oh man, the Hooks win 2-1 in the first game. What's think of that high intensity matchup?
Yeah, that was definitely a great game. Can't wait for the second one. And on that Yeesh play, you know, it's hard to tell, especially with someone as good a caliber as Owl, because you might think, okay, I need to do something. I might need to go dash this way or dash this way. It's hard to just hold your post per se and try to block whatever it is. But Owl's also there fairly uncontested once he gets around the one defender, so it's also hard to read that. You know, which way do you go? Because it's almost basically a breakaway at that point.
Yeah, it's tough for a goalie, and all these goalies, including Yeesh, are so good at making those saves, but sometimes they just go through, and what a goal to finish the game. The Hooks take it 2-1 in OT as we get ready for game 2. Wonder if we're going to see some substitutions here. Looks like the Hooks are going to go with the same roster, and the home squad also sticking with the same roster, though we do have some subs ready to go in the stands, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything glaring from either side. Like I said, I think there's a little bit of a different style here. I think it's more the Beavers are long passing and letting their stars do their thing, whereas for the Hooks, they're passing a lot more. So, but everything was kind of working. There wasn't necessarily one particular person or play that really stands out as we need to change something up.
Yeah, I agree with that. Very solid performance from both teams. The amount of offense, despite the defense being so good, is unreal. As game 2 is underway, here's a chance for Delphin. He hit the post with the shot early in the game, looking to make it 1-0 Hooks. The post says no. Now, speaking of the high speed of this game, Meatsail walking in on the other end, but taken away by Owl. Owl in his own zone, harassed by Meatsail. Captain on captain action. Long pass goes to nobody. Hijinks will take over for the Beavers at home. Looking for some redemption in this game. The Beavers long pass. There's 2 players down. And now Owl with some room in his own zone. A long pass back down, but goes to nobody. So Hijinks and Chad are there. Bubbles looking to take it away. He can't. Hijinks for the Beavers. Russians the puck, and Boljarzen just taken down in his offensive zone. Now Chad with the puck. Oh, Boljarzen back up. Boljarzen takes a look at his options. Oh, we got a false draw or something. Wonder what happened there. The game just ended, I guess.
I'm trying to go through and look through the chat. It says that Carr was AFK, so they reset it because Jacob's having an issue.
So it looks like Goodhart stepping in.
Yeah, so they're calling it the DC pause rule. So basically, if a player is disconnected, we have the commissioner on hands. We have Scott Stevens or Topher. So he just went ahead and paused the game in the meantime and then restarted it.
Gotcha. Good catch there, Donut. I would have not known that, to be honest. I just come here and I yell at stuff. So, oh jeez.
You do very good at that.
Appreciate it. Well, in the meantime, this is only my second time saying it. My record was like 12 times in the previous, I think it was a D3 broadcast. This game is brought to you by the Ramport Tradebreaker, my favorite thing to say around here. Go check them out for all your favorite PHL news, drama, much more. Even though the deadline has passed us for trades, they do such a good job over there. Shout out to Ren, Katie, and everyone else involved. It just brings the PHL to life, as we will see what happens here. Looks like Carr's going to come back for his team.
Yeah, and the other thing for the Ren report is we still have a little bit of time for teams to drop people, sign some other people. So there still could be some small moves that might happen, or a team may pick up someone that was previously unknown that was really good before. So you never know. So just keep on watching that trade breaker when it comes out.
Yeah, certain teams need a couple of things for sure. Not calling out the Los Angeles Lions here or anything, but looks like we're getting ready to get the play going. Team's finally ready to start this game. Nearly a goal in that canceled game. That would have been a disaster.
Yeah, I think there was just a little bit of confusion. I think they were typing it out, but basically Topher hadn't actually stopped the game yet. So once they actually stopped it, it made a little more sense.
So now face-off's underway in game 2, the real game 2. Here comes Bubbles for the hooks. A pass. It's hijinks though, and Carr is at center. Taken away though, Dalfan. Dalfan in his own zone. Flips it way up high off the glass. Boljarzen tips it to Bubbles, but it's a little too far. Chad will rim it around to Carr. Carr for the home team. Rims it back around and he gets leveled. Sometimes you gotta take a hit to make a play. Carr does just that. And now hijinks, a stretch pass over to Meatsail. Meatsail walking in, Dalfan backward skating, Meatsail sends it deep. Pass to himself, you could call it. Meatsail, ooh, nice little skating work there by Meatsail, but Dalfan takes it away. Stretch pass, looks like it's gonna find Boljarzen. For the hooks, a shot went high on Yeesh. Meatsail with it. Boljarzen takes it away though. Here come the hooks. Halifax hooks, it's Dalfan. Dalfan on the half boards. Weak shot goes wide. Bubbles down low, still has it for the hooks. Taken away by Chad. Owl at the point. Owl walks in, the captain of the hooks. He's got Boljarzen with him. Bubbles at center. Owl tries to bank it up off the back of the net. No luck as Chad takes it away for the home team. Here comes Hijinks now. Hijinks with some room. Hijinks a shot. A great save by Crowbar.
Also a great way that he handled it by taking it off the shoulder and deflected it away from Meatsail.
Yeah. Now Owl walking in. Owl with some room. Look out. Across the Bubbles. A 2 save by Yeesh. Oh, man. Both saves. Saves on both sides of the ice. Phenomenal work so far by both goaltenders. And the puck just a little too far for Crowbar. So Carr and Dalfan go crashing into the boards. Bubbles down low. In his own zone. Bubbles for the hooks. A pass over. Hijinks takes it away. That's a great read. Here comes Hijinks. Pass over to Meatsail. Meatsail on the dot. A nice pass, but Dalfan is there. And it passes over to Owl. Al and Hijinks collide. Hijinks takes it over to Meatsail. Meatsail walking in the shot, looking for the top corner, goes wide. Meatsail still with the puck. Car takes a tumble. Oh, Jesus. Bubbles now gets to play reset for the Hooks.
Yeah, much need to reset, especially after a car basically tried to get over the net, but I think he just missed a little bit.
Now look at this pass. Yeesh makes a great save, and the puck nearly bounces into the goal after that. His team will take it away from him now. Here's Meatsail. Meatsail at center. He's got many choices here. He'll keep the puck. Meatsail, nice pass. That Chad, a one-timer goes wide. Now Al with the puck again. Hits up Bojarzin. Bojarzin challenged by Hijinks. Puck goes to Carr. Carr might be off to the races. Here comes Carr. A shot, a phenomenal save by Crowbar, followed by some phenomenal stick work to swat that away.
Something that's going on with the Hooks recently, though, in this game is that they're swarming the puck a little bit to the point where there's 3 people basically looking at Meatsail behind the net, and there's someone like Chad who is wide open. Hooks need to just watch that out a little bit.
Yeah, agreed. And now Hijinks tries to get the play going, but Al takes it away. Al in his own zone, harassed by Carr. Al takes a look at his options. A long stretch pass finds Bubbles with some room. Bubbles walking in. Left face off dot. Centering pass. A Delphin! Couldn't get it all the way. Here comes Bojarzin for the Hooks. Bojarzin lost to Carr. Carr with some room. That shot way wide of Crowbar. And Chad jumps in on the play. Chad from the point. Meatsail to try and help him out. Puck goes back to Hijinks. Now look out. Great body work by the Hooks. Bubbles and Bojarzin. Bubbles pass to Bojarzin. He can't let it go. Pass a little behind his stick there. And Dalfan with the puck getting the play reset for the Hooks. Here comes Dalfan. Pass off the boards to Owl. Captain of the Hooks getting the play reset. Passes over to Bubbles. Great stick work by Chad, though, for the Beavers. Now a lucky bounce goes to Carr. Walks in a shot. Way wide of Crowbar. 2 players collide as Owl cradles the puck, and that is going to end period 1 of the second game.
Yeah, the Hooks are getting a little bit chasey. I think they want to keep the game close. They don't want to let obviously someone like Meatsail run all over them, but they have 3 people back. They have 2 in the neutral zone. At one point, I believe it was basically Meatsail and Carr looking at 4 defenders back, and that can just be really dangerous because someone like Chad or someone like Hijinks might sneak up when they're not watching and score a goal, and both of those players have that ability.
Yeah, a lot of slippery players in this game, so you gotta be careful playing that puck chasing play style. And now look out, Bojarzin on a break. Ooh, a nice stick work by Bojarzin, just can't put it in the goal. Now here comes Carr. Bojarzin's there. Carr walking in, stick handles, backhand shot wide of Crowbar. Bubbles recovers for the Hooks. The pass, ooh, nice stick work by Meatsail. Meatsail now with the puck, tries to get rid of it, can't. Bojarzin. Hijinks with it. Hijinks tried to pass back, he can't. Bubbles there for the Hooks. The defender will try and get this out. He's walking to the neutral zone. He's got Owl in front of him. Bubbles taking it all the way here, but it's taken away by Carr. Carr past the center, but nobody there. Meatsail will chase it. Meatsail recovers, circles around. Nice pass to Carr. In the offensive zone for the home team. Carr to his forehand. Walks in, shoots. Good save by Crowbar. Pass all the way down. Chad is there for the home team. Number 29, a no-look pass over to Carr. Nearly lost it, though. Yeesh thinking about coming out, but doesn't. Gets it on over to Dalfan. Dalfan with the puck now. Shoots just wide of Yeesh. And Yeesh bumped all the way out of the crease. He'll scurry back as Dalfan takes a crazy shot. Not Dalfan, excuse me. Dalfan with the puck now. That was Bojarzin who shot the puck a second ago. Long pass looking for Carr. No luck. It's the Owl. Ooh. I almost said Owl, the captain of the Owls. He's the captain of the Hooks. He'll take it at center. Over to Bubbles. Bubbles lost it. Dalfan's there for the hooks. Harassed by Meatsail and Carr. He'll be forced to pass it to Owl. Owl in his own zone. Backhand pass. Looking for Bubbles, or Bojarsen, excuse me. No luck and a big hit. Now Meatsail's gone. A shot. A great save by Crowbar. Owl. Nice pass off the boards. Can't get rid of it. Carr now. He's alone. Carr scores.
What an amazing pass back to Carr. That was fantastic. Meatsail just ball flipped the Carr. Carr does the rest of the work. Gets Crowbar in a little bit of a position right in front of his crease. Goes backhand right over his shoulder.
What a move by Carr. And he gets his team up 1-0. That's 1-0 Beavers here in game 2. Carr with the goal. The assist goes to his captain, Meatsail. Both players have had a really, really phenomenal night here. Very noticeable, as always, as Chad will try and get it deep. He can't. Meatsail there to help him out. Meatsail tries to center, no luck, as Bojarsen tries to rim it around. Dalfan is there for the hooks. Dalfan to Bubbles. Bubbles chip pass back to Dalfan. Looking for Owl, but Chad takes it away. The puck's a little too far out of Owl's reach. And he passes to his captain, Meatsail. Hijinks gets leveled in his own zone. Pass back to Meatsail. Meatsail with the puck. Meatsail over to... Ooh, Bubbles nearly took it away. Look out. Meatsail still with the puck now. Trying to protect the 1-0 lead that the Beavers have. Long pass to Carr. Got Chad at center. Carr down low to Chad. Goes through the paint, maybe off Crowbar's pad. No chance for Chad, though, as Owl takes it away for the hooks. Owl now, nice moves at center. Challenging Meatsail. Owl to Bojarsen. Bojarsen circles. Bojarsen looks for the shot. Can't find the shooting lane. Meatsail takes it away. Meatsail, great moves. Meatsail walking in. He's got Carr. That's a great pass. Carr is a clear shot. Great save by Crowbar. And the hooks will clear it all the way down. Chad now. For the Beavers. The hijinks back to Chad. They'll play catch. Meatsail looking to catch one of his own. Does go to him eventually. There we go. Here's Meatsail. Meatsail, nice moves. Can't get around Bojarsen, though. Bojarsen's got Bubbles on the rush with them. Here comes Bubbles for the hooks. Drop pass to Owl. A little too far out of his reach, though. And now Carr could be off to the races. Dalfan takes a hit to keep Carr from going deep. And Owl recovers the puck for the hooks at center. 1-0. His team down 1. Here comes Owl. Owl walking in. Pass to Bojarsen. Doesn't land all the way. Now a shot by Dalfan. Great save by Yeesh. Here comes Bojarsen. Bojarsen will circle and dump it back in. A lot of pressure for the hooks. Bubbles tries to center. He can't. Chad with the puck now. Clears it out. That's going to end the second period of play. 1-0. Albany Beavers have the 1-goal lead in game 2.
I think on that last chance, Al could have had either option. He had both Bubbles and Bo. Now, I know he was on his forehand, but he might have gone for Bubbles as opposed to Bo. Bo was a little more covered. That's just a small, hindsight 2020 type of thing. But
yeah,
when you have those kind of options, it could be that difference of being a 1-0 game or a tied game.
Yeah, very, very close contest we have here in Albany in game 2. If you're just joining us, the Hooks 1-2-1 in OT, and this game is 1-0 Albany. Now here comes Meatsail in the offending zone, down low, looking to walk in. He can't. Owl with the puck now, takes it away for the Hooks. Owl and Bubbles drop past to Dalfan. Dalfan, nice move to his backhand. Back and forth stick handling to Bubbles. Bubbles down low, tries to center. Chad gets a stick on it. And now Carr trips over his goaltender. Bubbles centers the shot by Owl. Score! A broken play, but it turns into a nice goal.
Yeah, and Bubba basically banks it right off Yeesh and goes right to Owl, and then Owl tucks it home, and then Bo goes flying right through the replay camera.
That is a huge goal for the Hooks to tie this game up back at 1. The captain strikes for the Hooks. Owl's got the goal. Bubbles with the assist. Now Bubbles looking to make it 2-1. A funny play there. Goes to Meatsail. Meatsail of the Beavers. Meatsail walks in, shoots, Crowbar tracking it, but no need. It goes way wide. Hijinks back to Chad. Chad a shot high and wide. Beavers looking to up the pressure here in their offensive zone. Meatsail down low. Meatsail harassed by Delphin and Bubbles. Bubbles takes it away. The pass all the way out to Blajarzen, but a little too far. Chad will cradle the puck for the Beavers. Long pass over to Meatsail. Meatsail with it. Down low. Carr trying to help him out, but Owl takes it away. Now they collide at center. Crowbar thinking about coming out. He does. A high flipper, but it goes to Hijinks. Now Blajarzen, great work there to take it away, but Chad helps out his teammates, Chad and Carr. Carr gets a play reset for the Beavers. Now look out, a turnover! Bubbles at center. Yeesh holds his ground.
That was almost in. Bubbles basically got it. He one-timed it. He hit the post, but it was on the outside of the post and just trickled wide.
And they put it on goal again. A slow shot. Easy save for Yeesh. Now Carr with it. Carr from the center ice. Carr with the puck. Centering attempt. Meatsail is there, but the defense closes him off. And Carr will take a hit to make a play. Meatsail with it. Meatsail chased down by Bubbles and Delphin. Delphin's there. Clears it. Doesn't go very far. And look out. Chad tries to take it away. No luck though. Carr trying to keep it in. Meatsail is there. Great eyes. Meatsail walking in. Bubbles took a stick on it. Good stick by Bubbles. Chad still with the puck. The Beavers putting on the pressure here in the third period. 1-1 tie in game 2. Now a centering pass. Doesn't hit Carr. And Bubbles will take it away. Stretch pass over to Owl. Chad is there. Smart play by Chad. Sends it back to his zone. And the Beavers will look to slow this game down a little bit. And Meatsail takes a tumble, but Chad is there. Chad with the puck now. Chad, nice little pass. Look out, Carr, and the cherry pick. It goes past his stick. What a chance. It's Crowbar coming way out. No need, though. As the puck goes to Hijinks of the Beavers. Dumps it in, looking for Meatsail. Delphin is there, though. Delphin will rim it around to Blajarzen. Taps it off to Owl. Owl now, he's got Chad trying to guard him. Long pass to Bubbles. Bubbles will get a shot. Scores! 2-1, Hooks lead.
And we got some passing of our own, long passes. So great pass by Owl right to Bubba, and he just turns. He sees that open net that Yeesh gave him on the short side, tucked it in home.
So 2-1 lead. Goal by Bubbles, I believe, right? Bubbles, yeah. Forgot his name for a second. Look out, a chance, Meatsail. And Chad with a second chance can't get it through. Boy, I never know if I want to call him Bubba or Bubbles. It just throws me off every time. He has the goal. Owl, the captain, with the assist, and the Hooks come out of nowhere and take a 2-1 lead. Now it could be 3-1. Here comes Owl. Owl tries to pass the Blajarzen back door. No luck. Bubba on the blue line. Forced out, though. Bubba will dump it deep. Now I'm calling him Bubba. I don't know what to call him anymore. Now here comes Blajarzen. Chad is there, though. Hijinks helps out and clears it. Pass does go to Meatsail, though. Meatsail tried to razzle-dazzle. His team trying to tie the game now. Yeesh will come out and play the puck that was cleared. 45 seconds to go in the third period. The Hooks lead 2-1 after back-to-back goals. Now Owl takes it. Collides with Chad. Hijinks trying to get it going for the Beavers. A stretch pass to Meatsail. No luck. Delphin's down. Delphin over to Bubbles. Hijinks is there. Blocks it, but it does go back to the Beavers zone. 22 seconds remaining in period 3. Bubbles with the puck. Going to kill some time here for the Hooks. Blajarzen. Blajarzen and Bubbles down low. Carr is down. 10 seconds remaining. The Hooks are just 8 seconds away now from taking 5 out of 6 huge points. Centering pass to Owl. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. And the Halifax Hooks they take huge victories. 5 out of 6 points.
Yes, and the Hooks previously have won this basically the season series as well. They have played the Alberta Beavers 3 times previously and won 5 out of 6 of those. So they are basically taking away all of the points from Alberta Beavers every time they played them.
Yeah, so a great performance by the Hooks in both teams, or both games, excuse me, especially in this second game to rally back after a brutal car goal by the Beavers. And the Hooks will take 5 out of 6 points, so we'll see who that takes in. The Beavers, I believe, get 1 point tonight, so they're at 51. And the Hooks, let's see, 49, I believe, if I'm not terrible at math. So, yeah.
Yes,
great
that
wins
is
for
correct.
the Hooks.
49.
I got really nervous for a second there, man. I used to study math, but that was a long time ago. So, yeah, no.
So without the results of either Liberty game, that would put the Hooks basically in second. They're basically 1 point behind the Beavers, who were in first. Again, pending all the other results of the games.
Yeah, the Hooks had kind of a rough start to the season. I think they surprised a lot of players with not being as good as we thought they were going to be. But they've come back now. I mean, they're proving that they can be a really, really good team. And this kind of game with the playoffs coming up, take a look at the schedule, maybe. There it is. Take a look at the schedule. The playoffs are close, and these types of games will set the stage for those games.
Yeah, and seeding definitely matters, right? Because the higher seed you are, basically the easier the path through the playoffs, and that's true for every division. That isn't just a Division 1 thing. Number 1 seed plays number 4. Number 2 seed plays number 3. The first semifinals is going to be the 6/26, so May 26th. It's going to be a Thursday, and then every division and playoffs will play the same day as they always have been playing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's all we got tonight. There should be one more matchup on PHL 3. That's the basement battle between the Caribou and the Calabasas Camel Crushers. Camel Crushers looking for 1 or 2 more wins, for the morale. They had a tough loss last night, or 2 nights ago, excuse me. So a good matchup there. That's commentated by our good friend Fly. In the meantime, my name is Log. I was joined by Texas Donut. This stream, as always, is brought to you by the Renport Trade Breaker. Go there to check out all your favorite PHL news, much more drama, everything is there. Also,